Okay, so how old were you when you started to play basketball?
I was, to believe it or not, I was 18 years old when I started playing basketball.
Oh, it's late.
Yeah, very late.
And how it began?
I was playing American football, and then I was actually, it's how I was short, but then I grew tall, and then they were like, play basketball, so I started playing basketball.
It's because height is very important
Yeah.
in basketball. And do you remember your first training?
Yes, it was high school. My first training, it was very hard, because I never really prepared for anything like that. A lot of running and everything, it was very hard.
It's important. And did you try any other sport or basketball was your only love?
I played American football, baseball, I was on swim team, track and field, and soccer when I was little.
What type of student were you? Did you study a lot or maybe it wasn't so important for you?
I studied a lot, but I was an okay student. I could have did better, but I was okay.
So, you know, many sportsmen couldn't reconcile sport with school. Did the same happen to you?
No, the school I went to, they made sure we stayed on top of our education. They didn't mess around with it.
You have played in America, Spain, Portugal. Do you think that Polish league is on the same or higher level?
I think it's about Spain is probably the best league, I think. But with Portuguese and Polish league, it's about the same. They both are good leagues.
Yes. Are you satisfied with the level you have reached or it could be higher?
Yeah, I could play. I could be higher. I know there's a lot of things I could do and work on. It's a process.
Will you associate your future with Polish league or you would like to try something new?
Actually, I want to retire. When I finish, I want to finish in the Polish league. So I will probably stay for the rest of my career in Polish league. And plus, I'll become Polish next season, so I'll be a Polish player. So.
Okay. And the last question, would you like to return to Kotwice?
Well, I would like to return. You know what? It's a possibility. I wouldn't mind coming back to play for Kotwice. It's not a far-fetched. I would love to come back.
What do you think about Polish people? Are they friendly or sociable?
They're friendly, but most of them, I mean, some of them it's like, it's uncomfortable, you know, they really see people, I'm not trying to, my complexion, you know what I mean? So you gotta open up. But I like Polish people. I've been here for 5 years. I have no problem with Polish people.
Okay, that's all. First question, why
Głośniej.
did you move to Poland?
Well, I had the opportunity to play. I had a contract from Kotwice, and I chose Kotwice. When I first started playing basketball overseas, I said I wanted to go to a different country every year. So then I chose Poland, and then I ended up staying.
What do you think about people living in other countries?
I like them. I have no problem with Polish people. I like them. They very, like I said, they're friendly. I don't have no problem with it. I like it here.
A few years ago you were playing in our local team. What can you say about Kotwice Kołobrzeg? Did you like playing with these players?
I liked playing with Kotwice. It was fun. You know, it was a fun time. I mean, even though we were losing, I would like to win more. But it was a fun time. And the Kotwice is a Kotwice. They're gonna be good. They're gonna get good. They're gonna get better.
You have been playing since 2012 in AZS. Do you feel better in AZS? What can you say about this thing?
Well, AZS was it was something I needed to do to further my career. I wanted to win. When I was with Kotwice, I wasn't winning. Probably because of me, but once I went to AZS, we won. I got the bronze medal, went to the playoffs. So it's just something to build my career. That's the only reason why I went there.
What's your opinion on players in Poland?
I like it. It's very good. Other than we losing 3-0 in the first round, playoffs in Poland is good. I was watching the game yesterday between Stauman and Prokom. I like it. Playoffs basketball anywhere is great. It's intensity. It's a win or go home.
And last question: pros or cons?
Pros and cons. Pros, very cheap. Cons, the winter. It's cold. Even where I'm from in America, it's cold, but the winter it gets cold. The roads are bad. The roads are bad. It's a beautiful place, actually. I like the place. It's a beautiful place. I like the food, actually. That's a pro. I like pierogi, kielbasa, bilgush. But I like it. The food is nice. Restaurants, I like the restaurants. And all of the people. There's really not many cons, but the weather and the roads. And that's really about it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
A few days ago, Kevin Durant won an MVP. In his speech, he told that everything he can, he owns his mom. Had your parents help you in your career?
Yeah, my mom is very. It's my backbone. She told me never give up on anything and always chase my dreams, even when people doubted me. So, yeah, mom was always number one.
Did basketball was always on your first place when you were young?
Actually, no, American football was. I played American football for a long time before switching to basketball.
So, what is your favorite NFL team?
I'm a hometown. I like the Cleveland Browns, even though we suck, but I like the Cleveland Browns.
Have you born in the Jordan area? Did he inspire you as a youngster?
Yes, to be honest, I was born in the Jordan area. I watched a whole bunch of Jordan games, but that really didn't make me want to play basketball. I really didn't like basketball like that, too.
So who is better for you, Kobe or Jordan?
I would have to say Michael Jordan. I would take Michael Jordan over Kobe. But it's close. They're close.
Okay. We have different time zone in Poland, even though you still watch NBA.
Yes, I do. Sometimes it'd be up super late, but I watch the NBA games. I have NBA Pass, so I watch on my laptop.
In Sunday, it's quite early.
Mm-hmm.
Which is your favorite NBA team and why?
My favorite NBA team is the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's because that's where I'm from, But my favorite player in the NBA is LeBron James. I always like LeBron.
Why not Kyrie Irving?
Kyrie, he's coming up. But he's young and everything. Kyrie is a good player, but my favorite, I just like LeBron. I don't know.
It's just dunks or?
No, everything he do. He does everything good. You rarely see a player like him. He's 6'8", 275. He runs fast, pass, shoot, everything. He's a complete player.
What do you think about this year playoffs? Of course, in NBA, not in Poland.
The playoffs this year is very interesting because in the first round, a lot of teams got pressure, like the Pacers and everything. But I think it's very good. I was watching the Miami Heat versus the Brooklyn Nets last night. Brooklyn came back and won, shooting all the threes.
Were you watching Toronto Raptors versus Nets?
I watched a couple games, yeah. It was a very good series, 7 games, back and forth.
It was very sad when he got blocked in.
Oh, yeah. I really wanted Toronto to win, too. I don't really mess with Brooklyn. I wanted Toronto to win.
Yes, they have very good people who enjoy them what they playing, and even though it's Canada, I really like this team.
Yeah, they're young. They should be keep everybody, and they should be good for the next couple of years.
What teams you predict for this year finals?
I'm going again. I'm going with the Heat and the Spurs. I'm going with Miami Heat versus the San Antonio Spurs.
Like it was last year.
Yes.
And why don't you think that Portland would win?
Yeah, they're down 3-0. They lost last night, so the Spurs are up 3-0. It's hard to win 4 games straight in the playoffs.
Yes. And who will win this year championship?
I'm going with my man LeBron James, Miami Heat.
You wanted to 3-peat.
I wanted them to get a 3-peat. Then after that it's okay.
And if they win, do you think that LeBron would change too?
That is a very good question. To be honest, I don't know. If I was him, I wouldn't change. Why change? You still keep it. You have a good nucleus in the Miami Heat. I wouldn't change. I would just stay with Miami.
You know that he won't always be the best, so I think that if he gets free agency, he would change because he really won't go to next team to
I think so. I would think so too. Maybe he'll come back to Cleveland. Free. We need him back.
You met him because you were living in Cleveland. So
No, I never met him. Never met him.
have you ever met any NBA player?
Ben Wallace, Jermaine O'Neal. It was a couple because Ben Wallace went to the college I went to. Oh, Lamar Odom went to the school I went to.
No, Lamar Odom?
Yeah, Rhode Island. So Catino Mobley. Yeah.
He's a very great player. Okay, it will be everything.
That's it.